Down 2 already.
It's not you. It's not you. It really is you.
Hey. That's weird. How do you use that? Just, okay. Okay, hi, I'm DavidLauer. This was a really quick talk. It's more of an awareness talk. You can see what it says on the slide. About me, I volunteer at a lot of things. All the videos will be up at onedave1cup.com. And if you're really, really bored, you can look at a lot of old talks that we did at a podcast many years ago now. Disclaimer, use this information at your own risk. I'm not a lawyer, and do no evil. The little stuff you don't really need to read. All the slides will be posted. Every good talk needs a Wikipedia quote. This one is, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. And that was Albert Einstein. And that kind of goes to what part of the problem is today. This talk is going to be about Wi-Fi. It kind of has two different tracks. One track is if you're management. The other is if you're IT. If you're IT, help management. Management, don't be afraid to ask the IT people. So everyone says we need to have management understand security and be aware of it and be involved. Well, if you can install a quick app and show them that there's a problem with wireless, that they didn't have to jailbreak or root their phone, maybe they'd be interested in helping, or at least seeing what we're talking about. So basically, I know that this talk is not 100% accurate. Yeah, there's a lot of flaws in the concept, but once again, the idea is to get people to talk and to share ideas and get management involved. So you have a choice. You can either install Fing or iNet. Fing is really great. It runs on Android, and it's a 10, 20, whatever second install. You install the program, you connect to your wireless, you scan it. Well, wireless is usually a hub setup, not because a lot of people don't do isolation on their routers or the APs. Well, if they're not, let's see. You can see who's there. These are not real things that I've looked at. These are off of their website. I didn't want to get in trouble for anything that, might have been scanned. So what do you see? Lots of computers and other things connected to your network. Now, if you're the geek in you and you want to go, you can actually do a port scan. Well, how scary is it that you can scan a device from your phone on the Wi-Fi? And if your network is really, really flat at some places, you might be able to see things that say like office or printer or cashier, all the good things. So if you can see him, he sees you, and that's the biggest part of it. So you tell management, they look, they go, oh my God, all these things are there. I can see stuff. Maybe they'll come to you or they'll go to their IT staff and say, hey, is this right? Is this wrong? What should we do? What can we do? So how do you stop this? You talk to your staff. Don't forget, you might actually want to be able to see everything on your network. It's possible your phone is configured to actually connect to a special internal network, like what you do for computers. And you want to be able to see other workstations. Maybe you're not connected to the guest network. But if you are connected to the guest network, maybe you don't want to see other people. But once again, the idea is to get management involved and to take some ownership and have a little paranoia and see what's going on. And that was it. The whole point of this was it is supposed to be a fast way to get them involved. And the faster and the least amount of time you take of theirs, the better chance they'll be involved. And if they're involved, and if somebody, they'll ask. And if they do it at their company, maybe somebody will do it. They'll tell their friend about it, which will lead to another manager. And it can hopefully snowball and just make some general awareness. Any questions? Yes?
Have you actually taken something like this to management, and what was their response?
I have not taken it to management. I have talked to other people in different areas, and they were interested. The other tech people went, oh, this is a good idea. I like this. This could work. So the question is, will it work? I don't know, but we're not doing things right now, and if we keep doing what we're doing, we get what we got. So we need to try something new. And if this is what it takes, it's still a developing thought, but a lot can be learned from script kiddies. They run a script, they're done. They have one trick, they run it, it works, they have their goods. Well, if you can show management that anybody can run something simple and get the results, then they'll realize that, oh my God, maybe we should look into this because it's not a skilled attacker we have to care about. Maybe you do need to worry about the skilled ones, but you have to worry about the non-skilled as well. So it's a new approach, or another approach.
Going on with Target, Anthem, I would say it's probably a lot easier to get management's attention now.
Yeah, you hope. But then again, TJ Maxx stock rose after their breach. So go figure. They went up afterwards. They didn't go down. So maybe times are changing, but you never know.
Well, the logic there was, okay, they've hardened their stuff, they're not going to make it so easy next time.
Yeah, that's what everyone says about Sony.
Target, anymore because I know they've hardened their.
Well, what about Sony? Sony's been breached like every 2 years. They keep getting hit. So where's the logic there?
Well, that was internal. Now you can't stop. There's nothing you can do about an internal wild hair. I mean, you guys are working on it, okay? But it's like someone with a bomb strapped to them. They're bound and determined to do it regardless. There's not a whole lot
And
you
there's,
can do.
yeah, there's, well,
So where do your security guys fit in this model? We have IT and management. So what about your security guys? Are they part of IT? Are they in the middle somewhere? Are you going to throw them under the bus by running a script kiddie script and they're not detecting it and showing the management?
you know, hopefully management has learned that frying people isn't the way to get things fixed. But that's not me as management. I'm not management, so I can't speak for them. It's not really trying to throw people under the bus, but raise awareness. If I go to a place and I connect because there's no portal that says, hey, you shouldn't be connecting here, or you don't have permission to be on this network, it's just an open Wi-Fi, or if it even says guest, and I log into it and I scan it to say, hey, is there anybody else on here? Am I going to be safe? And there's no portal that says, do not do this, this, or this. And I see all these other people and I see their entire network internally. Who do I go to not get in trouble for, hey, I was at your location and I noticed that it's wide open? Well, people don't like that a lot. But if an organization's manager or owner found out and they scanned it, they can go and say, hey, this is going on. Why is this? Is it throwing them under the bus? I don't know. Should they have known and done something about it? Maybe they've told their management and management won't give them the funds. Well, now management has a reason to give funds if they feel it's important. That's their choice on the risk. That's not ours to judge necessarily what's the acceptable risk, is it? Any other questions, thoughts, comments? Oh, by the way, Fing is free. That was the other important thing. Free is good. Management likes free.
I think a really important part of it, though, is especially with things some of the people has, even if they, like, even looking at it from a pen tester aspect, somebody just going in, they put, Dennis was saying, just going in and acting like they're supposed to be there, they can connect their phone to the network, put it in their pocket, scan the thing, start scanning different computers, see what services they're running, and we've just done a lot of recon right there, simple quick step, you can then step out and do what you have to do over the network from there.
Oh yeah, it's got both sides. It's very easy for somebody just to click scan and go, oh my God. And if you want to have fun and you're a little techier, you can scan stuff. And I think Fing even has a service where it'll upload all your reports. It saves your reports so you can see what you've scanned in the past. The only thing that would be scarier from this point of view is if you've run Fing and you see something like a TV or an Apple device and then you decide to show by pushing something to it. You know, there's a lot that can be done from Wi-Fi. But yeah, but I'm not going to get a manager in an elevator pitch to run D-Sploit. And you don't have to root your phone or anything special for. Yeah.
I was going to say, depending on how you implement it, I know Fing probably doesn't do this by default, but security people could use it as like sort of a distributed network monitoring tool for wireless. If users buy into it, then users are willing to send their scans or whatever to the security people. They can look for rogue APs and other, and you know.
Oh, internally in their own company, you mean? Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I guess you could. I take no responsibility for misuse. I believe that was the. Where is this? Yeah, this one says do no evil, and I'm not a lawyer, and yeah, I don't speak for any company or business. So. Yeah.
I've heard Firesheet back in the day.
Yeah.
Let you log into people's Facebook accounts.
Yeah.
I've heard that's essentially why Facebook started using HTTPS early on, because anyone in 10 minutes I can break into your Facebook account because it was unencrypted at the time, and it's not some hacker tool. It's not some, it was just a Firefox add-on.
We should talk about this after.
Yeah. So I like the idea of when we give pen test reports, if we give them like explain how a buffer overflow works, they're not going to do anything.
No, it's.
But if we say, here's your email account, this is what we found, then they realize something bad happened.
Once again, this is a starting point.
Yeah, so I like the simplicity of
Yeah.
it.
That's what I like the best. It's a very quick, boom, boom, and you're done. I'm hoping to come up with some other ideas that are very simple that would be just like this, same length of time, and the same ability with the same set of impact. But the other thing is if you get something like this installed with the manager and they do it once, the next time you come up to them, it can be a slightly longer commentary because you've already shown what this does. So that's what the goal is to get the conversation started. Nothing seems to be working so far, so you need to have something that will. Anyone else? Okay, good luck. Go get your managers to install this.